Warning. Due to adult subject matter and strong graphic language, the Adrian Lozano show could be deemed offensive for any and all persons. You have been warned. Now enjoy the Adrian Lozano show.
Greetings and salutations, wonderful listener of the Adrian Lozano show. This is your friendly neighborhood robot voice representing the unfriendly Adrian Lozano. If this is your first time listening to the show, then let me fill you in. The host of the show thinks he's very funny. In reality, he's actually very strange and knows way too much about movies and music. Okay, so now you're all caught up. Enjoy the show.
Down, it's Adrian Lozano show. Let it beep beep telephone. A place to call your own. But the facts are still unknown. It's the Adrian Lozano show. Woo! Take it off!
Well, hello there, loyal listeners. It is your unfriendly neighborhood Adrian Lozano, and I am recording this right meow. It is about 9:45 Sunday, January 12th. 12th, and I'm doing all right. I had a brush with greatness, and also at the same time experienced some drama. But all is well, and I am happy, because it's good to be positive, and it's also good to be optimistic. But first and foremost, you have to get your shit together. So, yeah, I'm doing all right. I had a birthday, so that's why there was no show last week. Fuck you, it's my birthday. I didn't want to do anything, like promote my show. Why would I Okay, C-3PO getting his memory wiped.
That was cute.
I mean,
It was cute and all. Of course, he got it back. You know.
yeah, I felt like, what's the point? If he's gonna lose it, it should have been gone.
I don't know. I think it was. Well, he did say that R2D2 had a copy.
Yeah, that's true.
They did mention that.
They could have done that later.
like in the next movie.
Or like even at the bonus scene at the end, like that could have been like.
It was comic relief. That's all.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, that's all it was. And those characters have always been the comic relief anyway. So.
What is really? I feel like those guys are kind of the main story. Like they're kind of like what it's all about. Like with the exception of Skywalker. Like if it ain't about Skywalker, it's those motherfuckers are in every movie. Like they're more than just like the MacGuffin. Like
well, they are along for the ride for the most part.
I suppose, yeah. They're just
they help out in their ways, but
I feel like they're so crucial though. Like, look, they wouldn't have gotten to the fucking base had it not been for gladly watch him do it, you know.
yeah.
That's how I feel about RDJ.
Yeah.
He could change his underwear and I'd be like, I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just like all him commentary the whole time.
Yeah, and he's like,
well, see,
he's doing the Sherlock Holmes thing where he's like, I'll throw my necktie here.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
Even though it's just his boxers that he's in.
I'll flirt with her hair ever so slightly.
Right.
Give her a wet willy.
Oh, the wettest. Okay, so this is Adrian Lozano from the Adrian Lozano Show. I'm with my best friend Becky. We just saw,
The Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yeah. Do you also feel a little unfulfilled?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was hoping it wouldn't be like that, but it is.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just, I got some of what I wanted, but I wanted more.
I feel teased. I feel teased.
Yeah. I wanted to see that yellow lightsaber in action.
What the fuck? And who buries a lightsaber, let alone two?
I was like, yeah, when she was doing that, I was like, why?
What are you doing?
Why don't you just keep it in your room? You know?
Maybe like cross like swords, you know, but like on the whole time.
Why don't you go home and cross your swords, lady?
Nice. Or like a bug zapper, like the way they had it on the Blue Harvest for Family Guy. They had an upside down hanging lightsaber as a bug zapper.
It's like a decoration as opposed to an actual weapon.
Yup.
That's kind of cool.
So, fucking... Okay, it was really good. It was definitely a movie.
I will say this. I'm glad I came to see it. I will put it that way.
We got it out of the way. We never have to be bothered with this again.
It was better. It was better than The Last Jedi.
God, yes. I think my favorite part was seeing Luke Skywalker. I think that was my favorite. He caught the fucking lightsaber. He's a ghost. How are ghosts catching anything?
Yeah, well, he's Luke Skywalker, and he uses the Schwartz.
I swear to God, like this is like for one, this gives definitive proof that not only can the ghosts like interact with people, but like they can also do stuff like pull a ship out of the water.
Yeah, I was like, Luke couldn't do it when he was alive.
Just a little lazy.
But now he could.
He had too much of that green milk.
It was not for lack of trying, Adrian.
It was too much of that green milk he had.
Yeah, that green nasty milk that he had in the last one. I think it got. There must have been some real protein in there.
God damn.
No, but that was an interesting concept.
They're
learning more about the Force after they're dead.
Well, we know this isn't the last Star Wars movie, but I feel like this is the last Star Wars movie we're gonna see for a while.
Yeah.
I got no urge to see anything else. I did like seeing Billy D. That was fucking awesome. Took him long enough to bring everybody back.
Yeah, well, he just shows up like, hey, what's going on, everybody?
Yeah, it's like, I just saw Granny Greenberg die, or whatever his name is.
It sounded like he was doing one of his Miller Lite commercials or whatever brand of beer he was doing.
Colt 45, baby.
During the 80s.
Colt 45.
It was Colt 45, that's
Colt
right.
45.
I knew it was something with a golden color.
It was, I think it was like Satisfied or something like that. Colt 45. It's too damn smooth or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's like, hey, what's up, everybody?
I
brought the fleet.
I knew the Chewie death was a psych out.
No, I figured that right away. I was like, you can't kill him in the 9th movie 20 minutes in. If you do...
What the fuck?
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
You know.
I knew that was
like
a psycho.
His death needs to be would have to be more than Rey accidentally shooting him out of the sky.
Yeah.
You know.
So much lightning in this fucking movie.
Yeah. Well.
So much lightning.
Well, I mean that's what the Sith do.
They lightening it up. They're all fucking show.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean you couldn't see the sun.
First off, who the fuck?
That's how you could see
there.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I was like,
who the fuck were all those motherfuckers?
All those guys in the black figures.
Who
there
the
were
fuck
thousands of them.
And they all got smashed. They all got fucking
and they were
I mean, not drunk, but like, smashed by boulders.
Yes, like crushed.
Yeah, crushed.
I just don't I was like, my thought was, if they had all these fucking Siths, what are they doing hanging out here? No shit,
on a place that's hard to get to, that you need a fucking map, that there's only 2 fucking maps that exist, and one of them got destroyed.
Yeah, why would, if you were the Sith, and you were the Dark Lord of the Sith, and you had all these people, I mean, do they have Sith powers, or
were they just spectators?
Are those his cheerleaders? Are those,
I don't know, that's very unclear.
Who the fuck are they?
And they died, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Thousands of them. They died by the thousands. And their deaths meant nothing.
Nothing, yeah, absolutely.
They were empty, sad little characters.
I did
that never saw the light of day.
No shit. They saw the lightning of the day though. But
maybe he was like, you know, that those were just his prisoners, or like,
God.
I mean, what? I don't know what that was about.
I had to see this because I knew that Palpatine.
Those were or maybe they were his slaves. They're the ones that built the little all the ships and everything.
Because it wouldn't be the Sith. Like, he's like, oh, the Sith are in me. It's like, if they're all in you, who the fuck are all these?
Those people. Somebody had to build the ships, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they're just, you know, his slaves. You know, I mean, that's the only thing that I can think of at the moment that makes logical sense. Because
somebody had to build all those ships, right?
Yeah, and what ships they were, man. Each one of them could destroy a fucking planet. I gotta say, they did not look like scientists or sheet metal workers to me.
Nope.
They did not.
But then again, wasn't it like a bunch of bugs that built the fucking Death Star?
I don't know who built the Death Star.
Yeah, remember they do it in the first movie. They recruit those motherfuckers to build the Death Star. They like get the plans. They're like, here's what we want you to build, and it's a fucking.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it was a bunch of bug creatures. It was motherfuckers with thoraxes. Those motherfuckers. But yeah, it was some bug creatures that built it initially.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
I wanted to see that yellow lightsaber so bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure they're going to save that for the next 3 movies that they'll make.
Oh my god. I don't know if they're going to keep bringing these motherfuckers back.
You know they are. Come on, man.
I think they'd go a different route. Also, I think that black chick was Lando's daughter.
Oh, really? Yeah, that would make sense with what he said. Let's go find out. Right. It's like, what do you know, old man?
Yeah,
you know, like that's a very odd thing to say to somebody you just met. You know.
I think so.
Unless you have the intent on banging her. Or,
oh wow, let's go find out.
Let's go find out what you're made of, sweetheart.
And Finn walks in. No. And he's like, Colt 45 satisfies.
It's like, well, I was deciding between her and Rey, and now I gotta go with Rey.
I was deciding between her and you, and now I gotta go with you. Finn's like, no. God damn, that was it. I feel like it's something we needed to get over. We needed to get it out of our system.
Yeah.
How sad is that?
Yeah, I think it was a one-timer.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
so good on this.
You know, I did like how in the beginning, the thing that I did like how Rey
Spotlight
jumped up and Rey jumped up over Kylo Ren's TIE fighter and sliced the fucking wing off.
Yeah, how did he live through that? How did he live through that ball fucking rolling in the desert and exploding? When I saw him, I was like, what is he, a Terminator? Like, what the fuck?
Well, they got Almiron. They got the Force armor. How did Chewie not die after being blasted out of the sky?
Oh, I know. Where the fuck was this other transport that we didn't see?
Yeah.
I'm like, this whole like switcheroo. Even though I knew what was going on, I'm like, where's the switcheroo gonna happen?
Yeah. I mean, unless there was another one that came down. I don't remember like what flew over the hill, but
yeah, because they just show Finn watching like a pervert, like just watching, and then like they cut to Poe on the inside, and then we cut to him fucking yelling at Rey.
And also at that point, like the Ren's little, you know, what was it? His spies or whatever they are. What are they called again?
That was the Knights of Ren.
The Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
Well,
those are his fucking dudes.
They watched him, Finn come out of the fucking.
What did they
come
do?
Down, and they were just like kind of creeping in the shadows. I was waiting for them to grab him.
I was waiting for them to do anything,
but they never did. Yeah, I don't know.
Those guys were lame, and they had the chance to fucking take out Kylo Ren like hardcore. They had the chance. 6 of them against 1. He had no weapons. They still lost. Like they still fucking lost.
Well, I mean, he has the Force, you know.
He was able to fucking. I thought that transfer of lightsabers was pretty cool. It's like, I'm just gonna put this behind my back.
And what else didn't make sense to me is, Rey dies right after she kills the Emperor. Now, Kylo Ren brings her back to life, or to life. Well, I guess he's Ben Skywalker at that point.
He's Ben Solo.
Ben Solo. There. forgive me. But Ben Solo brings her back to life, right? Why does he die?
Because that took the last of his life energy. Like, that was all he had. That was it. It's like, he had enough life energy to save this bitch. Yeah.
Really?
Well, that's been the explanation that I've gotten.
I don't know. I don't know.
He did get thrown down like a shaft, which is like a thing in Star Wars.
Yeah.
You get thrown down a shaft,
Yeah.
you're most of the time you're done for. But in this case, we learned that you can bounce back
Yeah, but I mean.
from shaft throwing.
Yeah, but here's another question. When Rey died, how come she didn't turn into a Force ghost?
No shit, right? That's the other thing.
If she was a Jedi, I don't know if her training was complete. They never really mentioned that.
Oh my god, I love old or young Luke and Leia training.
Oh yeah.
I want a movie that's just that.
Yeah,
that's just that.
Yeah, that would be a cool one to visit. That didn't make sense. They never really followed up with that either. They didn't say, you do this, your training will be complete.
That would have been cool if he got up there and he's holding her up and she disappears. He's like, no! She's like, oh, too slow.
She comes back and well, I was waiting for you to climb out of that bloody shaft.
Right.
Fucking took you forever.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to record something that says spoilers right at the front of this, but goddamn. What was your favorite part? What was the part that you were like, alright, this is actually, not bad?
This is not bad. No, there's a couple of parts I liked. Most of them being the action sequences. I did like how, she transferred, she transferred a lightsaber to Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I did like that.
Or to Ben Solo so that he could fight.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty dope. And then he comes in and helps her, or he was gonna help her fight.
A lot of help he was.
Yeah, I know. That was disappointing. I wanted there.
Hey, I'm here. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, just sucked the life right out of him. I don't know. That didn't.
And then gets picked up and tossed.
But she doesn't.
No, that's his granddaughter.
Wouldn't he flick both of them down the shaft?
So, I knew going in that Palpatine, that Rey was Palpatine's granddaughter. That was the thing that I held from you that I didn't say, that I knew. How did you feel when you found out?
I was very surprised. That was the biggest shocker of the movie.
Cool, I'm glad I kept it from you. I knew that most people knew about Palpatine coming back. It was in the opening crawl.
Yeah. I heard he was coming back, and I think that I'm still confused as to exactly.
You're not the only one that's confused, my friend.
Her parents were.
Apparently, her dad was the son of the Emperor.
Yeah, but
didn't have the Force power, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He didn't have it.
It
skips a generation.
How does the fucking Emperor's child not have the power of the Force? Come on, man.
I don't know.
Come on, man. Fucking.
His name's Derek or something like that.
Derek.
I'm serious.
What is he, a redneck?
Derek the redneck Palpatine. Yeah, he's just not he wasn't like Rey. He wasn't like the granddaughter. I guess got all the good shit in the inheritance.
Yeah. See, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't buy that, because if you think about it, even if somebody who has the Force as strong as say Anakin.
Yeah.
He passes it down to Luke and Leia, right? But.
What my understanding is now, what I've learned since the last time we spoke about Anakin's conception, is that it wasn't the Force that created him, it was Palpatine.
That created Anakin?
By manipulating the Force and impregnating his mom.
Oh,
it was Palpatine that created Anakin.
But as somebody with as many midichlorians as Anakin, as Anakin, you figure he marries somebody who doesn't have the Force with her or whatever. They have 2 children, so you figure he gets more or less. Those children get half the Force, right?
They're pretty powerful. Yeah. Both Luke and Leia were pretty powerful.
That's what I'm saying. But so by that, and then their kids
should also be powerful,
right?
Ben Solo.
Yeah, and And Kylo Ren is powerful. He's not as powerful as some of the other characters, but I'm sorry, I can't buy that, you know, the firstborn son of the Emperor
There's somebody smoking in
has
the car?
no power.
Yeah, he has. Well, he got killed. They killed him pretty quick. I mean,
I don't know.
and his wife.
He looked kind of old to me. You know, he was at the very minimum in his 30s.
Yeah.
You know, and
but with a name like Derek, you know, I mean, it didn't seem like
and the Emperor,
he wanted anything to do with his father.
Yeah, but you don't. I don't know. I just don't buy it.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yeah, how it would
skip
a generation.
Like if you were really good at playing football,
then my kid would be really good.
And your kid would be at least decent at some sport,
if not better.
You know, and her parents, you know, from what I could tell, they were peasants.
Yeah.
You know, like. And you know, even
no lightning fingers.
Yeah, even if he had some form of the Force, I'm sure he could use that to his advantage. You know, to get, you know, maybe mid-level management or
anything with a name tag.
Yeah, fucking something. And he's got nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. And then he passes it down to the daughter, who conveniently, you know, doesn't remember her parents very well. You know. I don't know. The whole thing just sounds made up and not quite as believable as I would like it to be.
I feel like they tried to fix what went on in the fucking second movie.
Yeah, well, whoever fucking had the idea for that plot in the second movie really screwed up a lot for the series. Because
a lot of people hate that fucking movie too.
Yeah, dude, it's
so bad.
It is. It was the disappointment of the saga, in my opinion.
This one tried to redeem it,
because
but
even some of the other movies that weren't that great, they still continued the story and everything kind of fit together and made sense. Like these last two movies did not.
No, they.
You know, and
absolutely did not.
I was really excited when I saw Force Awakens. I thought there was a lot of potential for the next two movies.
It's still, in my opinion, a damn good movie up until they kill fucking Han Solo. It's like, it's a great movie up until right then. Then I'm like, no, in slow motion.
Yeah, and
even if you tell me that has to happen, after that, it doesn't feel like it's the same movie. It's like, well, then it should just be about revenge now, you know? It should be, like, all about revenge. And it was just sad.
Yeah.
It was like...
And not only that, the thing that I don't get is, I haven't seen The Last Jedi in a while, since it first came out.
Since and you saw it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since. But from what I remember, Kylo Ren and his Force invaded where the Rebels had gone to, right? That little fortress that they had, the last fortress that they had. And
that's the one where they shoot the ship into the other ship. Laura Dern flies the ship into the other ship.
Yeah, that was that movie.
That was that movie.
Yeah, and at the end, you know, they're on the ground. You know, they had their red dust shooting up as they're, you know.
Yeah. And they're fucking. That's when Skywalker went out, and they were all fucking shooting at the ground.
Yeah, and they created this big old crater, and
he's still right there. He's like right there. He's like, "What's up? Still here."
Yeah. What's up, sucker? And then they escape out the back door.
Yeah.
And there's like, I don't know, 8 of them.
Yeah.
Well, how do we start off with a big fucking base? How do we get from there to where the entire fleet is descending on this?
Yeah, no shit.
That movie, it was like
they asked for help in that movie and nobody came.
Yeah, and there's 8 of them.
Yeah.
There's fucking 8 of them.
Yeah, there's
how the fuck did they get out and like you know, reorganize and like how did they get off the fucking planet?
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing a ship? We'll have to get back to you on that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember The Last Jedi.
The point being,
I guess I'm gonna have to buy it.
The point, no, don't do it to yourself.
I need to rewatch it. I don't remember all of it.
The point being, though, is that I don't, as much as they totally obliterated the light side of the Force and the Alliance.
I remember things being very dire.
Yeah, there was no, shall we say, I didn't see them bridge the gap. between these two movies because they just
No.
they started off running, you know, and I was like, okay, well they got some decent ships and they're doing this and that, you know. Apparently they have a general or two, and I don't know, man. It was a one timer. It was, and I expect more from a Star Wars movie. I really do. It's a disappointment.
So bad. I went in there knowing it was going to be bad, knowing how it ended, but wanting it to be better. I did have some feels. I love seeing Han Solo come back.
Yeah.
That really tugged at my heartstrings because I miss my dad, and it's like, oh shit, there's his dad.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was
what the fuck is it with ghosts and their hair continuing to grow?
Oh, I don't know. They gotta change it up, man. You
know, like, I swear to God, it looked like Luke Skywalker was about to fucking flip his hair back, like he's ready to fucking go hang 10. You know what I'm saying? I mean, lightsabers up, dude. You know, like,
dude, that's when you have time to, you know, really delve into your
hair growing when you're dead.
Your extracurricular activities.
Oh my God.
When
he's not lifting up X-wings. By the way, it was badass seeing that X-wing. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was cool. Like I said, there was cool things in it, but I
love those red stormtroopers. Those fucking red, the Emperor guards, but now they were like beyond Emperor guards. They were red stormtroopers. They looked fucking sick with the red and the black.
Yeah, they did.
They looked fucking
the ones
gnarly,
that
dude.
Finn and all them were fighting.
Fuck yeah, dude. They looked badass.
Yeah,
I was like, yes, and yes.
Yeah, those were pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. Overall, I gotta say, if you're a completionist like me, you gotta watch. I've now seen every Star Wars movie in the theaters.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Oh, because remember when they re-released them?
No, I did not see. I know what you're talking about.
In 1997,
my
friend.
But I did not see those original three.
I did. Back in 97. It was 97, 98, 99. And then Phantom Menace came out in 2001. Oh, no, Phantom Menace came out in 99. Yeah, it was 98, 97, 98, 99, and 99 was the same year that Phantom Menace came out.
Right on.
And I saw Phantom Menace in theaters.
Yeah, I've seen Phantom Menace all the way on in theaters.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you don't, I don't count Solo and I don't count Rogue One. Although I do love Rogue One. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I liked Rogue One as well. Honestly, I like that one definitely more than these last two.
I didn't see Solo. I didn't see Solo.
You didn't miss much. Dude, that could have been a fucking
a short film?
Yeah, it could have been a short film or like a movie on the Disney Channel.
Oh wow,
you know,
okay.
Like a TV movie.
It's like what's that one where those two twin boys are on a ship?
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh wow.
Oh no, that was in the wilderness.
That was there's some show on the Disney Channel where it's like two twin boys are on a ship. I have no idea. I don't know anything more than that.
I couldn't tell you, honestly.
Anyway, I'm sure all my listeners know, and they're like, we love that show. I'm sorry.
They're like screaming the name of it right now.
Oh my God.
I want you to hear me through the podcast, Adrian. I want it to go back in time, and I want you to be able to hear it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. I heard something, but couldn't make it out.
Man, I feel unfulfilled, but yet okay.
Yeah,
I just feel it's like if a friend of yours had another friend that's pet died, and you never met that other friend or that pet. You're like, well, that's something.
Yeah, that's something.
And then that's how I feel. It's like, well, I mean.
And but they showed you cute videos of how cool the pet was. And
and you're like, well, I never actually physically met that.
It looks like a nice pet, but my strings are not attached.
Yeah,
you didn't pull me in.
Man, that Adam Driver guy is not attractive. He is hard to look at. He's got a lot of face going on, and it is like every time there was a close up of that dude, I'm like.
Yeah, well, when his nose is, like half a story tall.
No shit.
It's...
Oh, man, the Family Guy had the best joke when they had, we're going to see that new Adrian Brody movie in 3D or whatever, and it was like him doing sit-ups, and like his nose was just coming out of the fucking screen.
That's hilarious.
I was like, oh my god! All the crowd was like, because it kept coming out at him as he was doing sit-ups. Like, oh, dude, it was great. I was like, that's a killer joke.
You know, and honestly, for me, like, I want throughout the whole these last 3 movies, really. I wanted more from the Kylo Ren character.
Yeah, I did too.
I felt like a lot of it. I didn't fear him as much as I would like the other Sith.
By the way, though, that time where he lost his shit in The Force Awakens and he just fucking tears a goddamn new asshole in that fucking console.
Yeah.
That was my favorite Kylo Ren part of everything.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell me? Like, no, we're good, dude.
Yeah, but I think after that, like, I wanted to see his character develop more, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, all of a sudden, like, now, you know, he's just good now. Because Leia told him to be, and because his parents told him to behave himself, you know?
Because both of his parents were dead.
Yeah, and I mean, I could see how that has an impact on you.
Yeah, I guess it would.
However, I don't know, man. I wanted more from that character development. Because there was no signs of him, you know, coming back before, were they? Like, that I can recall.
Of him becoming good?
Yeah, becoming good.
No. This feels like a last-minute script change. Yeah. And you're good now. I thought I died. It's like, didn't I get stabbed? It's like, yeah, well, she'll bring you back, and you're good now.
Yeah, we'll fix it with a line of dialogue.
And now she can, like, heal things with the Force?
Oh, yeah,
that never happened before. Fucking Luke fucking killed the Rancor. He didn't fucking heal it, you know, like.
But you think about it, like, she does have some of the Palpatine blood, and it would make sense that, you know, she would be able to manipulate life, you know. That's the only explanation I can come up with.
She lightning hands it. Sorry, I lightning hands everything.
It's like she fucking tases the guy, but then when she lets go, his wound is healed.
It's like, ow. I mean, thank you, but ow.
No, it'd be more like, ah! Oh,
wow. And it's like seeing like. Oh. What was with Vader's helmet?
Those heart palpitations are gone now.
What was with Vader's helmet still smoky? What the fuck?
I don't know why it was smoke. Well, it was smoky after, like, Kylo Ren had been, you know, rubbing his hands on it and, you know, looking for visions and stuff.
Something. It was like
talking to whoever.
Yeah, it was like in a box, and when he like brought it out of the box, it was like it just got dry cleaned, and it was fucking steam coming off of it.
Or it had like dry ice, like.
Right, that's where he keeps his dry ice is inside there.
Keeping it preserved. I don't know, man.
That was a trip. That was a fucking. It was a movie. Yep. Yeah. Boy.
I think that, yeah, boy, oh boy. I think that is a, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be into this next Star Wars that comes out in.
I'm done.
2-3 years.
I'm done with Star Wars.
This is it. They fucked up with the last one. That's what they did.
Yeah.
If they'd have done the second movie, even if it wasn't a great movie, if it continued the story.
So bad. Like, why is the Emperor still alive?
Who wrote that fucking movie?
Why can't we have... That's J.J. Abrams fucking did that shit.
No, the second one.
Oh, that's that other dude that I fucking tried to forget his name. It's like, what is that dude? It's that dude that fucked up. God damn, what is his name?
I don't know.
Anyway, that dude
Whoever
fucked up.
it was, he fucked up that last 2 movies, man. Like, because J.J. Abrams, I think he did what he could with what he had.
Salvage, yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine being a director or a writer or a producer and walking into a franchise that is expecting a 3rd movie, and and you walk in and you're like, okay, so what did they do in the last 2 movies? Well, they pretty much canceled each other out. And the second movie, pretty much everybody from the Rebellion's dead. Pretty much all the Skywalker people are dead or in critical condition. And you've got Yeah, there really seems to be no hope, like, at all. I mean, at least in Empire Strikes Back, there was hope. You know, they got away. They still had the rebels. You know, they just kind of took a hit. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I feel unsatisfied. I feel like.
You're like, and J.J. Abrams is just like, okay. I make no guarantees. I'll do the best I can with what I have.
I have to make a quick phone call, sir.
You still recording?
Yes, I got another message at that moment. That was weird. That was really weird. Where the fuck are you? There you are. Oh, wow, we were talking for like 30 minutes right now.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Oh, sweet. Why, thank you. Here you are, sir.
What's going on here? Okay, there we go.
There you
What's
go.
going on, Robin?
Not much.
Thanks for the Coke.
No problem. I can't tell you
Hey!
how long it took me to,
To lock that door? Like
yeah.
me?
Well, like,
Have a seat, my friend.
it was twice I went out, and I came back, and he's like, you didn't lock the door. I'm like, what do you mean I didn't lock the door? I locked the door.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't like getting after you. I was just like letting you know.
Yeah, but I was so confused.
You locked the door.
Because I was like, I did lock the door, and I wasn't, like, pushing the door
What about
in
Tim
far
Allen?
enough when I was, like, turning the key, so it wasn't actually catching on anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I guess I didn't lock the door. Oops.
Well, we saw the movie.
Yeah, and?
And boy, you were right. It was not good.
No?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't need to see it again.
I'm not really sure I'm right, so much as I just had no desire to see it in the first place.
Yeah, well, I've been a Star Wars fan for a long time, and
And I have too.
I gotta
Have you
say
gone on
that,
Star Trek?
Wow.
I gotta say that Disney
Me and him are actually recording stuff.
Oh.
Disney ruined
Yeah,
the
man.
saga. Disney ruined the saga.
In every way, yes. In every way. God damn, dude.
See, I never used to care for Star Trek, but I was all for Star Wars, and now I'm like, you just turned down my Star Trek.
Now, you know, I knew this was gonna happen ever since I saw, whenever George Lucas signed over all the rights to Disney, and I saw the look on that guy's face, the head of Disney Studios or whatever, the joy, that joyous evil in his eyes.
It was the opposite of what George Lucas had in his
Yes, George Lucas
Had a
looked like
defeated look
yeah,
of like-
you got me.
Yeah.
You know,
That sucks.
you just
$4 billion.
You just killed
$4 billion.
You killed my baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now you're gonna parade it around
Hey,
for
look whose
everybody to
llama's
see.
dirty
Oh.
now.
Fuck they
Huh?
are.
Your llama's dirty now.
Yeah. Did I show you my llama, Chris?
No, I saw it, but I didn't know what it was.
It's a llama.
I saw it, but I didn't know what it was, and I didn't want to make a comment about it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sure it'll come up sooner or later.
We have, I got him one, and I have one,
We have matching llamas.
because one of the first things I showed him was this thing called Llamas with Hats.
I don't think I've shown Becky. Becky, have I shown you that?
I don't think so.
No, I have not. Hey, my ho-ho. How
Yeah,
are
this
you?
one right here was being a pain in the took us earlier.
The language.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
what did she do?
I don't know, just jumping on my cutting board while I was trying to slice some cheese.
Oh, that's old news. Wait, cheese.
Yeah, I made myself a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, okay. No, let's say I was like, that's old news. I heard about her on the cutting board already.
No, I was pretty impressed. I forgot how great that waffle maker is.
Oh yeah. Do you have a waffle maker?
No, but I have used one before.
If you ever want to do a fun grilled cheese, I guess the listeners, if you're listening, this is a fun way to do a grilled cheese. You can just take your 2 pieces of bread, get your cheese in the middle, and go ahead and stick it in that waffle maker for about 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, I didn't even let the thing heat up all the way. Like, I stuck it in there, and I was like, I'm already hearing cheese sizzle. Like, this is great.
They're pretty hot. They're pretty hot.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah.
and then once you take it out, you've got a nice toasted piece of bread with melty cheese in the middle.
And
Awesome.
also, it makes, little slices, so it's cut in squares already.
It kind of does give it the waffle pattern on the outside, but it's
Huh.
oh fuck, that's
Well, you
Getsia.
Well, you know, most the waffle makers that I've seen, can you take the plates out and flip them over, and it's like a flat plate
See,
on
some
the other
of them
side.
are
Those
like
are
that.
called expensive ones.
Oh,
We don't have those here.
Yeah, we have like a...
We have
a waffle maker.
a waffle maker that's one piece. It's,
But there are some, there's, even some of the cheaper ones where it's, a a little square where you open it up and it's like it's got the plates in it. It makes like 2 small like rectangle waffles where it'll flip over and it's actually like the rectangle with like a slice through the middle to make it look like it's 4 sandwiches. Like I had one of those at one point. And
right on.
we call it, or my mom referred to it as the toasty sandwich maker.
But yeah, it's
That's what it was.
that's a good name for it.
Hey, it's what it did. It made toasty sandwiches.
Oh God, baby, it was not a good movie.
I'm so sorry.
It really was not.
Thank God I got out of that.
I mean, wow, you dodged a bullet. Yeah, it
We've been talking about going to the movies.
We took a hit.
Like for a while.
I still need to take this lovely young lady to the movies.
We've
but I'm so glad.
For coming on a year now, almost.
Oh, you fucking wow!
And
we're barely starting our 7th month.
Hey, we're over the halfway hump.
Jesus.
So it's basically a year.
So like
motherfuckers,
basically
the rounding.
Yeah.
You know how rounding.
I don't like how y'all do rounding.
Thank you, Baggy, for having my back there.
Jesus.
Well,
you guys are terrible.
I wasn't taking sides. I was just
you were totally taking sides.
re-saying it out loud. Just so I could.
She's like, I'm gonna go watch Star Trek in the other room.
Hey, no, I'm getting my cigarettes, thank you.
So, oh my God, dude, it was not good. It was not good.
God damn it.
I also figured I'd grab my phone just in case your mom texts or calls again.
Oh, I know. She was. Both of our moms were blowing up our phones.
Yeah, my mom was calling to wish me happy birthday. Oh, I had to see this movie on my birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry that he brought you to
Missouri
on your birthday.
Oh, he's already apologized.
I told him somebody had to do that to him.
Yeah. Let me try. I haven't had a menthol in forever.
Yeah, these are thankfully not the ones that he refers to as
Camel Wides?
No, the slates.
What did you call them?
They're too strong.
Yeah, he was like saying they were stronger than like what the buglers or reminded you.
Oh
of
yeah,
buglers?
no, they're about the same strength level. This is a weed cough. This isn't like a Jeremy. Like whoa.
Yeah, no. We understand.
You're like either way. Don't cough on me.
Cough on me all you want. It doesn't matter. I already got germs, so there's not much more worse you can do.
Damn, what a romantic. I've already got your germs.
Oh, I mean seriously, like you know.
Oh, about the other thing. Don't tell her. Just don't.
Oh yeah.
Don't. It's better. It's better. Just don't.
Okay. Goose fraba.
If you want to crack that door so we don't kill him with our smoke.
Oh my God, I'm fine. You can if you want to, but I'm good. Man.
He always yells at me to do it, but that's usually when I'm smoking the slates.
Yeah, those slates are fucking powerful, dude.
He's like, I smoke cloves and I have no problem, but I can't get through one of your cigarettes. I'm
Yeah,
like,
those slates. That's what the box looks like. Dude,
Yeah.
I can fucking smoke clove cigarettes without a filter, but I can't fucking smoke those.
You're allergic.
I don't know what it is, dude, but I smoked menthol before.
Yeah.
yeah, and
I've smoked
not by
Marlboro.
choice, but yeah.
these are the black menthols too, which everyone's like, oh, they're bold, but like the slates have nothing on them.
No, slates. It's like fucking hardcore.
I can't smoke weed or cloves or any of that. It fucks with me, but I can smoke those, chain smoke them, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I don't know.
it's a trip because it's like I've never. I guess maybe out of all the cigarettes and cigars I've smoked, I've never been like as lightheaded as I was while smoking those slates. Like to the point where I couldn't keep my composure. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. It sounds like I'm like advertising for them. Slates, they'll make you lose your composure. Yeah, they're intense.
Yeah, the option of a ultra light menthol Marlboro and my slates. He took one of the slates, and it was like, you should have gone for the ultra light.
Yeah, I should have.
Seems like it's still affecting him.
I know, right?
Just thinking about him.
The listeners are like, what the fuck is
How long
going
ago
on?
did my parents come to visit now?
I know, right?
October something? October 19th, I think?
I think so. We
Okay.
actually just talked to them for the new year. We wished them a happy new year.
Yeah, I gave him a call, and I was like, oh, by the way, I'm currently on the phone with my parents. You want to say hi?
No,
not
she's
you,
not really on the
Ho-Ho.
phone with her parents.
You wanted to
She
say
was just-
hi, Ho-Ho? The only one who said hi to my parents when they were here was Boy. Oh my god, oh, I'm sorry. Next time they come to visit, I'll introduce you.
It's
So
like,
we,
you better.
Right?
We made it just in time. There was actually a big ass line of people when we got in there. We were almost like outside the door.
Damn.
Yeah, and then we got in there, and they had a couple of previews, and then it started. So.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, so yeah, you guys were kind of close.
I actually missed the opening crawl, you know, with all the words.
Aw.
But
He's like,
yeah,
back.
yeah, I'll be right back.
No.
But now that I know, I'm not disappointed. In,
Yeah.
Like,
in that fact.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't need to see it.
And also, like, he doesn't need to see it again. Ew, gross. He doesn't need to see it again.
No.
Like, it wasn't.
I want macaroni and cheese. Look at that. That looked pretty
Yeah, but they like
good.
showed a close up with some guy like sticking his fingers in his mouth.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, like
It was gross.
licking them and. Ugh.
Yeah, I was like,
That
Like
was
that one.
that was unnecessary.
too
Like-
much, too soon.
You mean like that one commercial
Which one?
for the dip?
Oh, that's so gross. That's a thing with me. If anybody's sticking their fucking fingers in anybody else's mouth, don't do it. Okay, just don't do it.
I
It's
don't
gross.
even remember what the commercial's for, but it's one of those like you wouldn't do this, and it's like everyone's at a party and there's like a big bowl of dip and they're like sticking their fingers in it and eating it, and one of them's like, you gotta try this, and like sticks her fingers in the other
Oh
person's
hell no!
Yeah, dude.
That's fighting words.
It was
right
gross.
there.
It was a weird commercial, and I don't even remember what it's for.
I don't either, but I remember just like, no.
You were
No,
kind of
like I don't want this person to know where
That
I live.
affected me to where I couldn't like. I was like, ugh.
I was like, what
Yeah.
the hell am I missing? And
That's psychologically.
every time I see the commercial, I'm like, hey babe, look, the commercial, it's on. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Ah."
This from the man who loves Hellraiser. Can watch Hellraiser over and over, but cannot see somebody sticking their fingers in somebody else's
That
mouth.
shit's gross.
Hey babe, open up.
Ah, that's it. Not good. Especially
This
if they're, like,
sounds bad.
It's also like there was a food covering there. Like she had like
Yeah, it was
cheese
like
on her
cheese
fingers,
dip.
and it's like in his mouth. Then there's no cheese. I'm like, that's not an effect. That's gross.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah,
I would have totally been like, I'm down for this commercial. Like, sign me up. I want to be in this commercial.
It's testing my gag reflex on that commercial. It's like, so you gotta like, just stand here and watch this woman put her fingers in this man's mouth, and I'm like, okay, I can do that.
Well, it's worse, but you forgot that her fingers have cheese on them.
Yeah, it's like I'm okay. I'm okay, like watching pornography, but it's like there's no food involved in that.
Well, not the kind you watch.
No, yeah.
I'm sure there's something out there.
Oh, of course there's like porn of anything out there.
Yes.
Anything and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because there's somebody out there who likes, like, anything
The
that's fucked up.
the weird shit that nobody else wants to watch.
Yeah.
And see, I like Hellraiser because of the story, and I love the lore of it. I've always wanted to take that world digital, to where it would like be transferred over into the world of Tron, and then create Helltron.
Helltron, huh?
Yeah, or it'd be like a Cenobite, but it's like the character Tron, where he's like he can digitally like.
Is Disney gonna have to do it?
Oh,
fuck! Oh.
Well,
Yeah, so much for that idea.
Yeah, that's
We'll have to
something I
get
have
George
create.
Lucas to come back and buy it back from him.
George Lucas can't sue anybody now. God damn, dude. That's all this shit's gone. Like everything that we loved about Star Wars, pretty much we saw got wrapped up in a nice, neat little package tonight.
And thrown in the dumpster.
Yeah, over the shoulder.
Yeah.
and did that dumpster then get incinerated and it's never
You know
be
what?
seen again?
You know who I didn't see? I didn't fucking see Silver Bitch. What's her name? The one Brianna Tarth.
Oh yeah.
What's their fucking
Didn't she get killed in the last
You're
one?
upsetting Ho Ho.
sweetheart? Daddy's like trying to remember things. Yeah, Brianna Tarth. She fucking
I thought
that
she
chrome.
I thought she got killed in the last one.
Her and Finn fucking fought, but I guess she did.
I
I wanted to
she
see
did.
her come back. It'd be cool if she kept coming back, like if she was a character, like Kenny that kept dying.
Like, so she comes back as less stormtroopery and more cyborgy.
Ooh, that'd be hot. That would
Oh,
be
Lord.
fucking hot.
Fucking cyborg porn over here.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It with that movie, it didn't matter.
Eesh.
It didn't matter. There was no help in that movie.
Eesh.
The only help would have been.
I think
not being created.
J.J. Abrams did what he could with it.
Oh, that's right. That's who I was gonna look up. Okay, get down. Just get down. Daddy's moving around. He's busy. All right. Let's see here.
Oh.
Uh,
the sad meow she wants.
Oh my God! You know what?
Yeah, my girl Snowy does that a lot.
Yeah, I guess nobody loves me or whatever, like he always says. Fucking jerk.
Right? I think boys on the... I've seated boy a few times trying to get out of bed.
Wow, so that bad taste in our mouth is from 2017? It was at the end of 2017.
What was it?
Yeah.
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Because it feels like, because this just came out last year.
Yeah.
Like, just last year. It's a couple days ago.
Last year.
Ryan Johnson. That's the guy. That's the guy who did Last Jedi.
I don't like that.
Ryan Johnson. Yeah, that's the guy that fucked everything up.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
So sad.
We saw that dude, General Hux. He gets killed. The dude from Harry Potter, one of Harry Potter's Ron's brothers.
The redhead guy?
Oh,
Yeah.
one of
Harry Potter's Ron's brothers. Yeah, one of the twins.
Yeah, that was satisfying to see him die.
Because his character really went from being like a screamy, like crazy dude to being like a fucking walking joke. General Hux is his name.
Gotcha.
The lesbian kiss wasn't as cool as I wanted it to be. I was hoping like slow-mo, lots of,
Lots
kissing.
of action.
Yeah, nothing. Not really. Just skimmed it just
Yeah.
right over.
Sounds...
Yeah, full body suit. There was no.
Oh shit, we got a visitor. We don't want any!
Yes, we do. She's got groceries.
No! You got it. I'll send out a birthday boy.
Okay. Hey, birthday boy. How you doing?
Let me come by here.
You coming too?
Yes.
Thank you. Robin, there's some bags right here on the table already.
Awesome.
I don't want you coming out.
Everything put away.
So yeah, Ma, that new movie.
Tell me. They said they still left it for more, even though it was supposed to be the last one.
Well,
It's not going to be, but I don't know if I'm on board for more. It was disappointing.
Well, let me tell you,
It wasn't
The
as bad as the last
Mandalorian
one, but
is freaking great.
that's what I've heard.
It is
I've heard it's
awesome. Baby Yoda is the best. You know,
Well, of course,
he's
he's Baby Yoda.
He
I would
is,
expect
and
no
today I saw one of the episodes, I think it's episode 7 that I saw today, and Baby Yoda was like this, like going like this, because this guy was going to kill him, and then all of a sudden, he explodes, the guy explodes, because the Mando comes behind and he shoots him, but at first the baby goes like, did I do that? He looks at his hand like, because the guy went boom, and then he looks and he's, sees, and then, it was funny. And then when they're leaving, he gives the baby the little ball, because the baby likes the shift changer, right? And it's got a little ball that you screw on, a shift changer. And
Yeah, I used to have one of those.
yeah, well, okay, so it was like he gave him the little balls for him to play with, and he goes, I told you that wasn't a good idea, because they all almost died. I mean, it's such a good show. So much killing. So much, it's
Excitement,
just, yes.
good story.
Yeah, it is. All of them, and they're all different. So, anyways, I think y'all would like it. Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's
Yes.
definitely going in the show, because, what do you call it? Me and him were still talking about Star Wars. There was one scene when Rey did the, these are not the droids you're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, like that.
When Rey did
It's okay that we're here.
It's okay that I'm so glad you guys are here. Like, that was fucking awesome. I was like, that right there, we need more of that.
Yeah.
Because, and then, I like Poe's reaction. She's like, does she do that to us? Yeah, I would say do that, and I believe you have my email, but if not, we'll switch emails. Go ahead.
Just text it to me.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, what's up, brother man? Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks.
Sorry I didn't get you.
Yeah, man. It's the big 3-4.
Cut it in half.
No. I've still got a little bit of time before that happens.
What?
So, but yeah. Oh. She's gonna. Yeah. You only need four. The human body only needs 4 hours of sleep. Hey, and if I'm 50, that means she's still older than me. She's gonna get there before. Yeah. Oh. Well, once you're over 50, it doesn't matter anymore. You know, it's just. Yeah, there's no point. There you go. There you go.
Then you want the beef too hot though.
Yep. I'm still chugging along with that.
Yeah, super simple directions.
Well,
so wrap those in paper towel, put on a microwave safe plate in a minute and 10 seconds.
Well, cool, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I actually got the day off from work today for my birthday. So that was cool. My buddy took me to go see Star Wars, the new Star Wars movie, and it's better than the last one. It's not. I don't know. I don't need to see it again. I'll put it that way.
What are you, a surfer?
Yeah, dude. We were kind of I wanted so much more from it. And I didn't get it. I think what they did is they. Yeah, it's even if you climax, it's still not satisfying. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I can and I can't.
He's like.
And vice versa.
You're an elf.
Yeah, and we'll see what they did is the last movie, because they had The Force Awakens, and that like kind of set up a lot of stuff, and then The Last Jedi just totally destroyed everything that happened in the first movie. Like they beat it to the ground, and basically I think they did the best they could with what they had, you know.
It was not good.
Rey's parents, I believe her dad is the son of the Emperor. So she is a Palpatine. Yeah, that was an interesting twist. But yeah, Palpatine. It sounds like a sandal. So, an evil fucking sandal.
Where are my Palpatines? It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, go be like a slipper. Palpatines. I got some Palpatines.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. It was okay.
You're good.
Yeah, but I hear.
I didn't mean to eavesdrop there, but
Yeah, I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your sandal.
That shit was hilarious. Did you see this chick almost fucking covered me in
Yeah,
tape?
I know she almost spit all.
I was like, just go ahead. So I was like, you should have. And I just opened my mouth.
And I was like, ew, that's gross.
Don't stick your fingers in my mouth. But spit up all over me.
I have limits, okay?
I have dignity.
I was like,
get your dignity all over me.
I was like, it could be sandals, or what about a fancy slipper?
You were fucking so dead on with that shit. It's like a fancy.
Sounds like a sandal.
Yeah, like a sandal. Oh my god.
Yeah, we were all over here all like, ooh, Palpatine, that could be scandalous. Like,
Palpatine.
ooh, what's that? And then he said the sandal, and I was
Totally
like,
not where we were going with that.
Yeah, we were totally on a different page.
Yeah.
Sexy Palpatine. It's like, no, it's
Hey,
sandal. Oh,
It could
what?
be a sexy Palpatine sandal. Look at my sexy sandals, man.
It'll be what strippers wear
Hey.
from now on.
God damn it.
Man, that dirty girl, she got some Palpatines on. You know what that means?
Boy.
Get your dollars out, boys. She ain't doing this for free.
Oh my god.
I'm totally gonna make another.
Yeah.
Go ahead, baby. Ho agrees.
Rappers will be singing about it.
Singing about them Palpatines.
Baby girl got the Palpatines on.
Wow. Not just apple bottoms, but Palpatines.
Yeah.
Apple bottom jeans and Palpatines.
And
Yeah.
Palpatines.
Yeah.
Wow, just like that. Like Was it?
We've already created a rap song.
We've already. Yeah, I was gonna say. Ray did a special appearance on that Jimmy Fallon show.
Oh my goodness.
Or was it Jimmy Kimmel? One of those Jimmys.
Jimmy Kimmel, the whole cast, all the main characters were on there.
That dude. I mean that chick Ray went out on one particular episode and she rapped the story of Star Wars.
And
oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. This is Voyager, baby.
So
I got
yeah,
she's hooked on it now.
Yeah, it's a great show. I'm sorry to interrupt, but you were saying about
for Star Trek, we will always interrupt Star Wars talk for Star Trek.
Okay, word. So you were saying about Jimmy Kimmel, or one of the Jimmys had Ray on there,
and she came out and rapped the entire fucking story of Star Wars, like a rapper. Like I've been trying to find it, see if I can stick it in the show, but like I wanted to hear it too, just to hear it, like because apparently it's really badass.
Interesting.
But yeah, she's got some talent, this Daisy Ridley. I gotta say that there was a lot more of her in this movie, and I kind of liked how much more there was. Like, Finn's kind of annoying. He's kind of annoying, dude. Like, he's like...
What are you doing?
Well, I know, right? The whole fucking, like, I can't just leave her. It's like, bro... What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
like she's got crazy force powers.
And are you gonna jump like 12 stories into the air?
Also, those two shouldn't have survived the fucking trip on that skiff.
Yeah.
From fucking point A to point B. They shouldn't have survived. They're stormtroopers. That one stormtrooper got taken out with an arrow to the eyeball. Like, they're supposed to be a dime a dozen. They're supposed to be easy as fuck to kill. These motherfuckers lasted all the way till they got picked up by the goddamn Millennium Falcon on another ship that's going down. Like, I want to get one of those for my son.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get one that's small enough for, like, a kid's face.
To, like, not freak him out?
Well, I'm going to do it. I don't give a fuck if it freaks him out or not. He needs to be able to breathe. He's doing real bad.
Poor guy.
So, yeah, I want to get him one. And all, like, the ones I've seen, the one I want to get is from Walmart. It's, like, $24, but it's got, like, a smaller attachment. And so it looks good. Like, it looks like it'll fit his face. I don't give a fuck if I got to tie him up to do it. Like... He's hyperventilating and I'm still doing it. Like, I want him to have some relief.
Yeah.
And everything that I've looked up, it says, like, get a humidifier, use a fucking, it doesn't say pure mist because it's not that. It's like something to help him breathe. And I know that those, like, sleep apnea things are way too big for him. But, like, also, hey, from, like, man to man, I couldn't sleep with one of those things on my face. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sleep.
I don't know if I could or not.
I know. I'm admitting this now. I could not do that. Like, put $1 million in my bank account, bro, and I still could not do that. I couldn't do it.
Sleep with a breathing strip?
Yeah. No, the whole fucking apparatus.
Oh.
Like, one of them fucking, like, Bane masks. Like.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that shit, dude. Like, no fucking way.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
I can't. Like, there's no, like, desire there. And I feel like it would make some kind of recessed claustrophobia, like, kick in. You know, like it was.
You talking about those weird masks?
Yeah, I was telling him about the thing I want to get for my son.
Oh, my pure mist.
Yeah.
I bought some wavy chips.
I was like, that is not a burrito. Those are chips.
There was a burrito on top of the chips. I didn't lie. I brought the burrito.
But there was a lot. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, there was a lot of Ray.
Rapping.
I did say that, didn't I? That would have been interesting. Thank you, dear. That would have been interesting to see or to hear like a Star Wars rap by the characters at the end. I think anything like for the credits would have been cool.
Yeah, and they had nothing.
A Star Wars rap?
Everything.
Yeah, Ray did a Star Wars rap. I was telling him about it, but I haven't heard it yet myself.
Huh. That could be remedied. If phones.
You think you can find it?
We try.
It was Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon. One of the two.
It was Jimmy something.
It was Jimmy something, babe. Fuck.
Jimmy Wilson?
Jimmy Wilson. Fucking, that's that dude from House.
Yeah.
James Wilson. House loves to call him Jimmy.
I like House because of 13.
I like House just because I like House. I have a huge...
Oh, Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, I have a huge thing for Hugh Laurie.
Because he's British. He's so British.
Actually, you know what? Like, I still, whenever I imagine him, Like, I can't, like, unhear, like, his house voice.
Oh yeah, it was his
But I had
American.
I had this crazy, like, dream, and I know when I was telling him about it, I mentioned something about, like, he was even, like, had his British accent. He goes, whoa, that was a real serious dream then. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, she was telling me, she's like, you wouldn't be jealous if I had a dream about Hugh Laurie, would you? And I go, just a dream, right? She's like, yeah. No,
I mean,
okay.
I imagine it's just a dream. If it was real, I'd be,
I was like, as long as it's a dream, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
And, what, Stephen Fry was also involved in that dream.
Yeah, he was like cheering fucking Hugh Laurie on, and I'm like,
Daisy
okay,
Ridley
cool.
wraps a recap of all 8 Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
A month ago.
I told you we'll never find it.
Yeah, never.
There's ha.
Oh, and then we got some ads. Hold on. When can I skip it? Oh, I can't skip it.
Oh no, it's the worst! It's an unskippable ad! It's like when Adrian Lozano does one.
Hello there, it's your friendly neighborhood Adrian Lozano, here today to tell you about something that's important to me. Anchor. No, not that thing hanging off your dinghy. I'm talking about the podcast platform. Why do you suppose it's important to me? Well, because a long time ago, earlier this year, I didn't have a podcast. Now, I've got what they call a podcast. And you know what? I love it. But it's the platform that really makes it easy to love. You see, the best thing about Anchor is it's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your own podcast. Not to mention editing. Their editing has come so far. From way back in my early days, I didn't have the editing capabilities that I do now. The editing keeps improving with time. And it's cool because before you have to pre-edit your dialogue, I guess, or pre-edit your segments before you get them up there. Now it's to the point where you can do it all in one place. And that's the most convenient thing. And best of all, it's free. It's 100% free. And like I was saying, ridiculously easy to use. So if you're interested in this, did you know that you can also get sponsorship? That's right. Anchor can match you with great sponsors, whether you have an accent or not. So you can get paid to podcast. Like me. Do you want to be like me? You're telling yourself, no, not really. But in the paid to podcast thing, yeah, I would like to be like that. Then go ahead and check this app out. It's free. It's 100% free to download. It's free to record, and it's free to publish. You can't beat free. So take a little bit of you time and create something awesome that everybody will enjoy. Enjoy your day with a podcast.
He just sticks it right in the middle of the show.
Said a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, a guy named Vader tried to kidnap a rebel princess Leia. So she employed a droid to record her a quick note. She said, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope." Go! Hyperspace zoom, set up some battle plans in an R2. C-3PO saying they're doomed until they're bought by a farmer named Luke. Hey! His force is strong. Obi-Wan hasn't heard that name in long. Solo shoots first, don't say that I'm wrong. It took him 12 parsecs, but his castle wrong. Well, sure, Chewie was charting the course. Luke learned the way of the Force. Blew up the Death Star, he had no remorse. He got a medal, he's ready for more. Strike back, rebels on Hoth are attacked. Yoda shows up and talks back. Words, battle with Boba Fett, put up a fight. Han got frozen carbonite. Burr, wasn't the plan. Suddenly Luke is in need of a hand. Then a Carisian led them to slaughter, and Darth Vader said to Luke, "I am the father." What? Jabba the Hutt. Gotta admit that bikini was hot. Yoda is dying, yes, that's why I'm crying. Take this any longer, I simply cannot. Hey, Sidious, you were quite hideous. Vader protected his kid, I'm not kidding, I'm serious. Blew up a Death Star cause it was a trap. Shout out to Ewoks cause they had a book. Prequel time! Ready!
Alright.
Back in the day, little boy Anakin loved to pod race. Padme escaped, double and ate. The ending for Qui-Gon Jinn wasn't so great. Attack of the Clones, 10 years pass, Anakin's grown. He falls in love, but his master is captured, his mother is killed, and then that spells his ass up. Mace Windu, Anakin loses an arm to Dooku. Secret marriage, twins in the carriage, Palpatine savage, and Vader breaks through. Trying to think, who did I forget? What's his name?
Lisa Conchata Binks.
Fast forward!
Fast forward!
Now today, jumping ahead to a scrapping name right. Hey, teamed up with Poe and a stormtrooper Finn who betrayed the First Order, so we let him in. BB-8, solo versus solo, Han met his fate. Rose got to work, Kylo won't put on a shirt. Kylo is kind of a flirt. Tracked down Luke, he was giving me hate until he saved the resistance on Crate. Now Skywalker's gone, but faith in the Force remains strong. Skywalker always in bond. Woo! You can't stop me, I'm a Jedi from Jakku. Fight the dark side from Tatooine to Naboo. Let go of everything that you fear to lose. Be the spark that lights the fire, and may the Force be with you.
Daisy Ridley!
Yes, I wish there had been less Jar Jar in that rap.
Yeah.
You remember
Wow.
that, like,
They should have fast forwarded through it.
Fast forward!
You remember the Family Feud thing? Where they couldn't get Jar Jar Binks? Is that answer?
Yeah,
I
that's
think I
right.
saw something about that. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was me and her were watching a Family Feud where they had the Skywalkers versus the Vaders or
No, it was
something.
like the Walker Skis versus the Vader Steins.
Oh yeah, that's
that
right.
was on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it was. That one was.
Yeah.
Was that one?
Oh.
No, that was Fallon.
Okay. It was Jimmy something, for fuck's
So
sake.
they were on both Jimmys, alright?
They love the Jimmy, alright? But yeah, fucking, that was actually pretty dope. Thank you for finding that. That was
Hey,
very
you're
cool.
welcome. It was impossible to find.
Super difficult. How's that one?
Good.
Not as good. Not as good.
I mean, I like the
Das gut?
I like the beef one. You didn't really get much cheese in that, but...
No, but it was hot. It was hot.
Yep. I guess I can just have some chips with some bean dip here.
Overall, it was what people would call a movie.
But by textbook definition.
It had a beginning, a middle, an end. There were credits.
And sadness.
Yeah.
There was a lot of sadness.
I was thinking. You remember that part where they fall into that quicksand or whatever?
I wanted more from that.
Yeah, I thought I leaned over to Adrian and I go, because they
Credits.
all the main characters from the Alliance, like they just
All at once, too.
Yeah.
All at once, they all sank into this like sand pit, and it was like,
like quicksand,
and that was it. Like silence
and
for
it
like
got real quiet
for like 15 seconds.
I was like, credits roll. That's the movie, folks.
Yeah, me and him thought, and they cut away to another scene, and it's like, shit, is that really it for them? Like, I kind of thought there'd be more to them.
Yeah.
That was it, really?
Or you would at least
Yeah.
show them at the bottom.
Well, that's the thing is
before
that
you go to the next
they
scene.
cut away to something else. They cut away like to them on a ship, to other people on a ship. When they cut back, we're already on the inside of a tunnel, and you see them like start to fall through one by one. And it's like, oh, okay. So it was like
The thing I didn't get about that was that they were yelling before they came through. And I'm like,
Yeah,
if
so they
you're in
would've-
quicksand, there's no way you're yelling.
no,
If your face is engulfed in quicksand, you're not.
last thing you want to do is ah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's not going to help you.
Yeah, one of them, like, Finn was talking to Rey, like, there's something I have to tell you. It was, like, gone. Yeah, it's like mouthful
But
of
then
fucking
all of a sudden
sand.
they have no. Hey, where are you guys?
Yeah, they're talking to each other, like, perfectly fine. It's like, wouldn't y'all's lungs be full of that sand stuff? Like,
Yeah, you'd be dead.
I got to say that I definitely respect quicksand enough to not fuck around anywhere near it. And if I remember correctly, regular sand is already deadly enough as it is, because it's like, that shit can also have, like, pockets where you're like, oh, yeah, it looks fine.
It
You
gets
step
in your
wrong.
eyes, you know.
Well, I know Anakin Skywalker fucking hates it. So coarse. Gets everywhere. Fucking guy hates sand.
Well, he grew up in it.
God hates sand?
He hates sand. Yeah, Anakin Skywalker hates sand. There was a lot of sand in this movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
My bread's like making its way out.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on with that sandwich there?
I'm talking, and
It's migrating.
Yeah, it
wants to
It
get away.
looks like it.
It wants to get away from the conversation about this movie.
Yeah, why is this conversation still going on if this movie was so terrible?
But it's so awesomely terrible. That's the beauty of it. That's the thing about it.
I heard the same thing about cats.
It's like the man you love to hate. You know.
Me?
Yeah. Like, oops, I just threw a chip at you.
Like, yes, wham.
Ho ho, where are you?
That's the band you love to love. Wham.
Wham.
You broke it. Alright, son. Just fall. I gave something to Uma earlier when none of the others were around. So.
Here's $5.
I was like, alright, fine, here's part of my grilled cheese. Now, that's enough to keep your mouth shut. She didn't. She's still like... She looked at me and I was
she still ratted you out. She's still like, hey guys, she's making sandwiches. Like,
oh, no. They were all in the back. She'd followed me up and I shut the door.
mm.
And I came out here and none of the others had come out. She was just like, Mom? I'm like, fine, here. I gave her a little piece and then she looked back up at me and I was like, fine, here's a little bit more. And then she followed me into the room and I was like, I don't have any more. I gave you the rest of it.
To shake you down. What else do you have, Mom? It's like,
I was like, babe, I don't have anything left. Like, Mommy gave you the last of it. Just go away.
So any final thoughts, my friend, on this epic, horrible thing I did to you on your birthday?
Well, there's Ho-Ho. Ho-Ho.
The company was better than the movie.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, I do not recommend this movie.
I didn't just feed your daughter. There's no proof of it.
I do not recommend this movie.
Right on. Thank you.
You, final thoughts?
Oh, gosh.
Takeaway? What should people be taking away from this?
I would say see it under the influence.
It'll be more fun.
Yes, I would say definitely get nice and
toasty.
Yeah, well, you know, get whatever you like. Get yourself ready. Because it's one of those that's...
Don't take it too seriously.
Yeah, you can't go into this movie expecting it to fucking be the movie you dreamt of. Go into this movie with the bar set very low and just know that they're fucking with you. Every time you think something's gonna happen, they're fucking with you. So just remember that. They're fucking with you.
Good advice.
And I think that'll wrap up this episode. This is going to be an ordeal to edit.
My bad.
But it's alright. Not even... It's just like there's a lot
just
going
a
on.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Mothers were involved. There's a lot going on. But yeah, definitely, you know, have yourself a drink or catch yourself a little buzz. Do what you got to do to make you want to sit there and cheer it on because it's worth watching once, like you said.
Yeah.
So definitely go out and see it at least once, and then you can experience our pain.
Or don't.
Or don't, as Becky says, or don't.
I took the or don't path.
Oh, wow, yeah, she did. Yes, Robin also took the...
Well, and as Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Cool. Awesome. I think that's a good spot. So a car smashed into that fucking pole right there. That pole, it was 4 inches away from the truck. 4 inches away. I gotta show you that picture. I took a picture of that car hitting that pole. Like, not the moment of impact, but right after.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Like,
were you here?
Yeah, I was here. I was watching Batman. I was fucking watching Batman, and I heard a... Well, that's gonna go ahead and complete episode 76. Thank you to my guests, Robin Wyatt and Becky Bilderback. Always a pleasure. Special guest appearance by my mom. And also, I love you, Antoinette. Thank you very much, Chris O'Reilly, for the theme song. And let's see here, we've got a recommendation from a very beautiful woman. And it is the No Sleep podcast. Make sure to check out. I recently found out about it, but it's been going on for quite some time. So, thank you so much for listening to the show. Have yourself a great whatever the hell you're doing right now. And I'll catch you next week.
Looking pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. And take it
You have been listening to the Adrian Lozano Show.